Hello fellow YouTubers, this is Tombstone284 here again with another Star Trek, the official Starships Collection review from Eaglemoss. This time it's issue 19, the U.S.S. Stargazer, which was originally captained by, let's see here, and it doesn't say who the original captain was before Picard. But it was captained from 2333 onwards till the Stargazer incident, or shortly right after that, by Picard. It's got a 310 meters length, number of decks 15, max speed warp 9, and it's Constellation class. And here's what the cover of the little magazine thing for it looks like. And the registration, as we probably all know, 2893 was the numbers. Constellation class, constructed in the San Francisco fleet yards in the early 24th century. It was abandoned in 2355. Has a could carry a crew of 535. Had phasers and photon torpedoes for weaponry. And there's a picture of it. It looks like as it's in service. And it pretty much goes on to say that he was the lieutenant commander Picard was. And then Captain of the Skill, first officer, was injured. So Picard took control of the Stargazer, and Starfleet was so impressed that they made him captain on all that stuff that we all probably already know. And here's a rear view picture of it. You can see most of the warp missiles, and you can see the right side, or left side rather, on impulse, and part of the right side impulse engines. Then of course you see from the one episode of TNG where the Ferengi found the Stargazer, and the Enterprise D, which Picard by that time was captain of. And you see him on board on the Stargazer there. And apparently, Wesley's dad served aboard the Stargazer. He was a lieutenant commander on board there, killed during an away mission while serving under Picard. And this tells of the Picard maneuver. And this goes and shows you the top of it, top side, with the registry, the name of the ship, and where everything is located. The front view, rear view. That's what it looked like, battle damaged. There's a model, like a series model for it. Then a big series model of the Enterprise D. And there's that. They actually showed an Oberth class. For some odd reason, I don't know why. And then there's a picture of them with an Excelsior class model. I'm not sure what this picture is supposed to be of. And then there's the Enterprise D with the Ferengi Nandi warship. And then there's another picture of the Stargazer. Or no, not Stargazer, sorry. A Constellation class ship. There's Picard on board the Stargazer again. The Enterprise and Enterprise D and Stargazer. So we'll go ahead and, of course, like all others, it has the ship on the back. So we'll go ahead and get to the ship itself. As you can see, the packaging is just like all the others and everything, pretty much. With the exception of the Bajoran Solar Sailor, we're getting it out of the packaging. And the stand for the Bajoran Solar Sailor was right here, and the neck piece was right here. So we'll go ahead and finish getting it out of the packaging. And just like previous ones with translucent warp nacelles, you can hear that's plastic. That's metal. That's plastic. And then, of course, this here part here is plastic, as well as the nacelles. And then it looks like it's separated a little, but it's not. It's just the design of it. It's not damaged in any way. And it does have the registration on the top for the Stargazer, and then as well as on the bottom. It definitely has Aztecing to it, fairly good amount. And as I was saying with the warp nacelles, if you have them shining in the right light, they can be kind of look like they're lighting up. As far as the blue part, the painting they have on here, the registry on both top and bottom nacelles on both sides, as well as the United Federation of Planets logo. I believe that's where the phaser beam arrays are there. It doesn't show, actually it does. If you have it on the top side, that's where the phasers will come out of, right there. And yet again, there's phaser beam arrays there and there. It looks like. And it looks like there's some kind of weapon that was mounted there, but I don't know if that was in the show or whatnot. And there's some pretty good detail here. And here, I think what they could have done with the impulse engines is painted them a little blue, just to simulate or red. While for the Constellation class it would be blue, to show that they were active. But there's still some good detail overall. And that, I'm guessing, is the deflector for this ship. And I don't know why I'm guessing that, but that's apparently what it looks like. And it looks like there's also torpedo launchers on both the top and the bottom side of the ship for the front. So, otherwise, it's a fairly good ship. And if you're any Picard fan, or any fan of Star Trek, the captains themselves, whether it's Kirk, Picard, Sisko, Janeway, Archer, Spock, or Sulu even, you want to have this in your collection. And I know this isn't as long as my normal reviews, because there really isn't much to review for the Stargazer, but all in all, I think it's definitely worth having for any Star Trek fan. So if you want it, you can get it. If If you don't, then you don't have to worry about it, of course, but you can also find them if you want to buy just this particular ship, as well as any others in the Eaglemoss collection here. You can get them on eBay, and it varies on what the price does on which one you get. Like the U.S.S. Defiant that I previously reviewed, and the U.S.S. Excelsior that I previously reviewed, those run, last I seen, ran about $20-$25, depending on the seller, and that's with free shipping. So, but like I said, all in all, it's a good ship. Has a little bit of weight to it for the saucer section. Not much, but it has a little bit of weight to it. So, anyhow, like I stated, yet again, if you like this ship, you can go ahead and get it. If not, you don't have to. And as far as the ship, that's the review. And we'll go ahead and get to the stand. Now here is the base. And just like the others, it has what it's supposed to be. This one here is the Stargazer, it says, and it gives the registry. And then we have the main part of the stand, and it's a wide one. Just like with, give me a second here. After looking at my other ships I have on display and everything, it appears that this one here is the widest one yet. And of course, just like the others, you put it onto the base like so. You can put it where it shows it like this, but you don't have to. That's just how I do it. But as far as how to put this on, you actually go from underneath the bottom two warp nacelles and place it right, and it connects. I will show you here. Try and do it without breaking it here. It connects right along here on both sides. So there's the other side. Pretty much like so. And it's a nice snug fit versus my previous review, the Bajoran Solar Sailor. So there you have it, people. The U.S.S. Stargazer NCC-2893. This is Tombstone 284 beaming out.